if I had anything to offer you guys, and well, I'm offering you my presence and my vessel. And I felt as I opened myself up right before I came on that Archangel Metatron is stepping forward to give us a message. And so I'm going to allow that to come through. And I think that this will be wonderful for all of us, and I think it will be a wonderful attunement for me as well. So thank you for holding that space with me, and I hope that what comes through is something that you find beneficial. And I do thank you for co-creating this experience, because and whether you're here live with me right now or if you're watching it in a replay, because it is a co-creation. Spirit knows who is coming together at this time and bringing their light. And so I am being brought into the visual of the light that everyone's bringing, and I see people bringing their heart, and their hearts are glowing the most brilliant of green, and people are bringing their third eye and their crown to the situation. And it is Archangel Metatron who helps us to cultivate and manage and awaken those higher chakras. And so I'm going to just take a moment and the wisdom that you seek to rescue you is within you, because you are wisdom, because you are intelligence, and you are the seer. You're not only the seer, but you are that which is seen. And so you are complete. Everything about you is complete. And it is the dual experience of being the physical expression of God essence that causes you to seek a rescue, to seek that which is your higher truth. And so when you're experiencing that which is the density that is that of the physical experience, we stand back and we say, we in the higher realms, we of the light, we say, thank you. And we stand back in awe of you. You look to us, high order light beings, and you say, oh, you are the powerful and you are the magnificent. But we look to you and we say, but you are. But you have gone forth, and you have elected to leave the home of God essence from the purity of source energy, that which is so close to God that you cannot feel a will that is that much separate. And you elected to move forward and have a will that seems to be more separate from source energy. And we tell you that you are the brave ones for doing this. And that bravery is exactly the portal to that wisdom and that intelligence and that knowing that you seek to rescue you. You are your own rescue. You are your own rescue. The wisdom, the intelligence, the knowing, the power that you seek to pull you out of the density is in you. And the disparity is only the bridge of self-love, of identifying the self back to the powerful source that you never actually left in highest truth. You just said for a moment, I will step over here and I will stand in the shadow of that higher truth, of that knowing. And I will stand here for a moment so that I may come back and bring forth the information of how great the light is, how great the essence of Creator is. It is impossible for you to be anything but the essence of Creator. And it is simply you crossing that bridge, closing that gap, understanding that the disparity is only a loving path, a soul that has dispatched an intention. And that intention is the power that you hold right now. The power to dispatch another intention is in you. And all it takes, all it requires is for you to identify with the power of that intention, the power to be able to create intention and to be back home in the essence of Creator energy. To understand that you are the finger of God, that you are the essence of God, that you are the body of God, and as such you are not separate, and as such you are an instrument, a blessed instrument. Glory it is to be an instrument, and you selected this, and you offered this back into the all. And with so much gratitude, and we bow down in gratitude. if it were such a thing to prostrate oneself, because it is not possible since all is one, if it were possible, and it is in your amnesia world, and we get a giggle out of it, we get to actually experience it as child's play, and we appreciate it, and it is not something to diminish it by saying it is child's play. No, it is a great and glorious thing that you do. And if it were possible, and in your dual experience, as you see disparity, as you see the contrast, if we could bow, and if we could prostrate ourselves, we do. We humble. If that is what it takes for you to understand how powerful and great it is, the choice that you have made, and how possible, not just possible, how directly ingrained into who you are. You are the evidence of the fact that you can just be the love that brings you back into the Creator essence fully, to understand it and to be it. And by doing this, you do not pop out of the experience of the physical. You do not pop out of that glorious intention that you set and the journey that you're taking. You actually magnify it. And then you're able to come full circle again and again and again and continue to move, ascend, as you say. Ascend, you call it, in your experience. But you already ascended. You are already one with the all, one with us, one with I who am of the Archangelic realm. You're not separate from me. You're not less great than I, because we together compose God. We are the composition of God together. As we encourage the channel to breathe, to bring forth the energy as it pours back into your hearts, back into that third eye and crown. These energy centers, you give names. They spin in the energy and they bring forth energy. And it is a beautiful exchange. It is heaven. This exchange, it is the very essence of what you would call heaven in your literature and in your fairy tales and in the different illustrations that you make of something that would be higher. This is the height. This is the all. And from this message, having come from the Archangel Metatron, standing nearby is the Archangel Gabriel, the Archangel Ariel, the Archangel Uriel, the Archangel Raphael. Countless guides, masters, elementals, and many who are in the realms of spirit. Those who are of the animal kingdom as well, of the mineral kingdom. Gaia herself, supporting and holding you as the loving and perfected mother. This transmission came forth from these consciousnesses, these expressions of God energy, and many more, including you who listen. In gratitude and in power and in humility and greatness, this transmission ends. Unconditional love is all that is. Amen, and so it is. Okay. Thank you so much, guys, for being here today. There was a lot of energy that came through there, so I hope that resonated for you. At the end, there was energy powering through, and you guys were drinking it up, so thank you for that. Otherwise, I will see you guys again in here real soon.